Hi, it's Craig from Scratch at 50. This was supposed to be one video about getting fit for golf, but we got so much great content on the day that I've had to split it into 3 videos. In the first video, you're going to get introduced to Alex and Natalie and learn about their expertise within this field, and also a great little tip for helping to get more rotation and release your hips within your golf swing. In the second video, there's going to be some exercises to help you get more flexibility. And then in the third video, there's some advice and a great drill on trying to make sure you've got the correct posture in your setup position. I hope you really enjoy these videos. If you do, then hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out on more content like this coming very soon. In 17 days' time, I'm going to be 52 years old. I'm suffering with a bad back. I've got the flexibility of a plank of wood, but I'm going to meet 2 people today that are hopefully going to be able to help me out with that. So I'm down at Mottram Hall today, and we've got 2 guests on the channel. I've got Alex, who I'm sure a lot of people out there in the YouTube world will already know. He's got one of the biggest PGA teaching channels on YouTube. And also we've got Natalie, who is a fitness trainer, and she concentrates mainly on golf. So you guys have obviously collaborated, and you've got a new channel.
Yeah, got a new channel here on YouTube, but also a website, Offscratchgolf. The idea is basically combining 2 elements. Like you've said, you feel stiff. You obviously get golf coaching as well. Yeah. But bringing them all together in one place, we feel that we can make a real difference.
Right, so let's see what you can do to help me out, because I'm obviously getting a bit older now. I'm starting to suffer with less flexibility. That's the biggest thing. I do suffer with a bad back, but I think that is actually all linked to flexibility. Would that be something that would be quite common?
Yeah, mostly. We find, a lot of golfers, lower back pain is the #1 reported issue or injury for most players. Yeah. And typically it stems from other areas. So it will stem from a lack of strength or a lack of flexibility, lack of mobility in other areas.
So on the lack of mobility. And also I've noticed, certainly over the last sort of 5, like I say, I'm 52, just coming to 52 now. So I'd say in the last 5 years, my swing started to get quite considerably shorter, and I've started to lose a little bit of distance. But that's not at all a negative, because I've also noticed I'm a lot more consistent. I don't spray it over the golf course as much as I used to. So there's a trade-off there, obviously. But obviously, the golf courses are getting longer. I still want to go and play in some big senior events. I want to try and qualify for the Senior Open again this year.
Have you done that before?
I did it last year. I didn't qualify, but I played in qualifying. Yeah. So I want to try and go again this year.
You're surprising that I've actually done these exercises as well. They're a lot harder than you think if you get the right technique, and then the impacts are a lot bigger than you think. So, for example, I'll use it in my own case. I've got really tight hips. I've done a few exercises from that, and I've noticed a distinct difference in my ability to be more here rather than sort of like this into impact.
Yeah, no, my hip motion, I'm not doing any salsa dancing anytime soon, I'll tell you that.
Plank of wood.
It's definitely a lot more limited. And I think that is having an impact definitely within my golf swing as well. Okay, so what do I need to start doing to help with all this sort of extra mobility?
Right, Craig, so we're going to start with the resistance band.
Yeah.
As we just previously mentioned further back in the video, just to sort of highlight for people, if you've not got the resistance band, you can just use a golf towel and wrap it up. And
where
if you
could
don't
you get
have
one
that,
of these from? Are these just
good
easily
old
available?
Amazon. They're available everywhere. You can probably get them in Tesco now, to be honest. Decathlon, Tesco, Amazon, literally any kind of Argos.
Yeah.
They're really popular. This is just like the 1 centimetre thick one, which is perfect for golf. So all I'm going to get you to do is a rotation drill.
Okay.
And create some width, as we just spoke about. So if I show you, and then I'll get you to do a few reps.
Yeah.
So all we're looking for, you're going to hook your thumbs into the band like this. If I turn down the line, band goes on the top of the shoulder blades. The aim of the game for you is to keep this width, to not let the arms
as tight as.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is where the resistance comes in. You can feel the resistance and the tension of the band. if I bend over, so it's almost like a putting posture, and then you're just going to turn, so my left hand comes towards my right foot, and I still extend this behind me so it doesn't slop over like this.
Okay.
And then it's the opposite way. You're allowed a little bit of hip rotation with this.
Yeah.
You should really feel a bit of the lower back almost strengthening out, lengthening out, sorry, not strengthening out. And then you're just starting to create a rotation as wide as possible.
Okay, say that.
I'll swap you.
I've got a feeling you made that look a lot easier than I'm going to. Okay, so across.
That's it, let me swap places with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just straight arms.
Yeah, pull, so you pull in this band so it's got a bit of tightness.
And does
to
it help to have your toes pointed out while you're doing this as well?
You can try it, yeah.
Okay.
If you bend yourself over at the hips like you put in, that's
Yeah.
it. So you've got a bit of an angle here from the side. So left hand comes towards right foot. That's it.
Oh, wow.
And then right hand comes towards left foot. And all of a sudden you can see how you want to pull it with the arm.
I can feel that right in my
straight
hip
away.
there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just go, let's have 10 reps, see how it feels.
Okay.
So, and again, to point out with an exercise like this, I think the important thing is to work within your limits.
Yeah.
You know, this is testing how far you can move.
I mean, I feel like it should be so easy to get that weight past my left foot, and I can't do it.
I know, and that's the thin band. Imagine if I gave you the thicker one.
Right, okay. That's got more resistance, has it?
Yeah, exactly. But this is a great warm-up for the first tee on the range, and it's just an ideal exercise you can do at home. And I think this is the difference between having the band or a towel, is it gives you that extra resistance to work against. And one thing we want to make sure here with this, Craig, is you're turning from here. We make sure that the turn comes out of the rib cage and not necessarily just from the arms.
Yeah.
And that's the big
last
difference.
one? Yeah.
So the last one's a bit more dynamic, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Challenges your balance a little bit, this.
Okay.
So all we're going to do with this one is what we do call like a lunge and a rotation.
Yeah.
So again, a great exercise for a warm-up because it gets your knees increased in heat, challenges your balance and your stability. So with your iron, all you're going to do, normal lunge, drop down, this comes on the diagonal, and you basically chop it all the way up like this. So I'm having to extend, use some rotation, but the key thing here is that this doesn't want to wobble.
Stay straight.
It's got to be stable, and I'm using the foot on the floor. Because if you think about the golf swing, if I rotate and lose my feet, I'm only going to sway off to the side or fall over or lose balance. So this is all about planting yourself to the ground and learning to rotate at the same time. Swap it.
This should be interesting. Okay, so hold the club like that.
That's it. Normal lunge.
Lunge.
Yep, wherever you can get to, turn it on the diagonal. So other way.
That way?
Other way. Tilt it up. That's it. Now you're going to rotate slowly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's tough. Again, you know, it's a difficult exercise. And then you're just going to stand yourself back up tall and see if you can watch the club now. Follow the club to your left.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling it there. I'm really feeling it there.
Yeah.
Like a real tightness in my shoulder.
Yeah. And like as we said, you know, simple movements, but most people struggle to do these well.
Yeah.
And the golf swing demands of you that you can move well. If not, your technique will show itself as something different.
Yeah.
So 3.
Okay, so there's been some great advice there. Certainly something that's going to really help me with my golf game for sure. Go and check out Offscratchgolf. It's a new channel. There's a link in the description. Go and subscribe. You're going to get a load of great advice on fitness and great drills to help your fitness, your flexibility, your performance. I think these guys are doing some of the really best stuff on YouTube regarding that kind of content now. And you guys have got an offer as well that you'd like to talk about.
In tradition for how you feel, we're going to offer everybody who's watched this video 50% off all the plans, whether it's stop slice, bring back your speed, early extension. Just use Plank 50, Nat.
Plank 50, love it.
Plank 50, put that in the discount code and that'll give you the 50% off.
Great, and we'll put links for all of that in the description as well. So there's a great offer there, 50% off on all these great plans that you can do to help your golf. Thanks for taking the time to do this today, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go away. I'm going to work on all that stuff. Maybe we can do something a bit later on and just see what progress has been made. And good luck for the rest of the year.
You too.